fallen victim to the world's marketing and publicity and everything else. So they think something's normal that's not normal.
The biggest misconception that people that you think people have in their life or business, AJ?
About real estate or just in general?
Well, it's funny you say that, because here I always feel that you're a reflection. How you do real estate is probably a reflection of who you are. So that's actually an interesting question. I feel like whatever you have right now projects in your business. So that's just my take. But
Yeah,
you can
right.
answer how you feel.
Well, I mean, I think people's biggest misconception is they've fallen victim to the world's marketing and publicity and everything else. So they think something's normal that's not normal. They think it's normal to graduate college and live just like their parents lived, right? Like they think it's normal to graduate college and their life's going to start where they saw their parents' life ending. You know, they think it's normal to go, have a big house, get married and go buy a 3-bedroom house. Well, why not? Why? Who taught you that was normal? I think that's a lot of my question for society is like, who taught us that this is the way we should be doing it? I don't know. I think it really is marketing, TV, whatever. I don't know. I think somewhere along the way, this is what we saw.
Yeah.
So we repeated it. I think that's silly. I mean, I think if people could just back up and say, hey, I'm going to live with my parents. I'm going to graduate college. I'm going to move back home and I'm going to make my college job. I'm going to make $60,000 a year and I'm going to save 50 of it. Why is that not normal? Yeah. I don't know. So I think that's people's biggest mistake in terms of a misconception. I think speed, it's a slogan. It's a get rich slow scheme. I've said it forever.
Are you saying you think that's a misconception or you think that's a fact?
I think it's a misconception. I don't think it's fast, right? I think that people believe you can get in any kind of business and then turn around and, have a bunch of money in a second, be driving that car and living in that mansion or blah, blah, blah. That's not true. Listen, we got a bunch of rentals and still from a cash flow perspective, we're not making bukus. I'm not making $1 million a year in cash flow, right? I got a ton of rentals. I'm not making, so I think people have this idea that, I'm going to make all this money with this real estate game, and you might create a lot of net worth and you're creating value. But when it comes to residual passive income, it's a slow process.